也晚安。我们有3个残血的人，没有错哦。所以我个人认为，我应该是需要长修的。虽然长修是有一些含问题的啦。等一下，我之前看错了，是不是？OK，是不是669？我之前以为只剩200多哦，所以看起来是没什么问题，营地补给是没什么问题了。那我们就去营地。我之前看错，这边看起来要疯狂打架啦，所以这是哪里啊？这是这是以前的地方是不是？我没有找到更多的东西可以给他啊。心灵火花，一定要装在身上吗？这其实应该可以给他，是吗？几乎没有任何效果。
Unconscionable of me to remain silent. It might just be. You have to know what I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weed, such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
这是什么？这是什么概念？
Oh, yes. We enjoy each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. No matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
那听起来不是很好。
I tried to convince her. I pouted, I pleaded. Inconceivable as it seems to me, how I should remember the goddess. Yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you... Very well. Once upon a very long time ago, I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he almost managed, but not quite. His entire Netheril came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught.
撕裂。
Fractured, she restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? The answer was to... I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in... I was I obtained the fabled book. Here.
You feel the tadpole into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of
这个场景超憨。
bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of its teeth, its claws. It's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And God says it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only this netherese blight, this awe. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, remains quiet. Were it ever to fully distinct, I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
这是什么人做的吗？
You might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around all of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and once I'd step out of the protective aura of the artifact, it wouldn't be long before I would consume some midnight tears, and with a bit of luck, I'd manage to make it to a mind flare colony, so that when the wouldn't be a heroic end, but coarsely poetic enough in its. That is, you truly are. I thank you all. I understand. I stand at a precipice now.
OK， 这能干嘛？职业动作，这是帽子哦，阴影遮蔽，感觉就应该给他。超级潜行憨儿，好啦，去跟别人讲话吧。
May the darkness protect you. Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I
简单来说就是你好棒棒。哎，可以看望远镜哦。
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
感觉那个望远镜就是可以看到东西，不过我们还没触发到剧情。这个游戏真的是有点过细。这个狗狗
Don't waste a step.
没有办法拒绝。
Just thought of something.
speak,
哦，我们给他穿超好的装备。
It is a certainty. I had
必然会。
assumed parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still. A question that burns in my belly day and night. Elders and collectives abide by their own tenets. It would require a powerful creed to unite them. And now this voice, this creed, finds our own ears. If it reaches this plane, it may reach others.
OK，
If you must know, Vlakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the undying queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be, say what I must be, to survive every beast I face and every wound I bear.
去营地等我。OK， 还有什么人没讲话？哦，吸血鬼。吸血鬼在哪？
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
OK， 没事。
I'm so glad I found. Wait,
哦，新人加入
a。bard from the grove. I don't mean any harm. That's why I'm here. When I'd heard what you'd done, it inspired me. Made me feel brave again. I want to join you. To fight by your side. I've been running since El Terrell. Unless I hide away from the world, I can't avoid it. So I'd rather face it head on. With you. Really? I won't let you down.
OK， 新憨儿。
I can't wait to hit the road. Sorry.
OK。等一下，是不是现在又可以跟他们再讲一次话？
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want? Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you.
Yes.
他等级1哦，当真。
What's on your mind? The very same. Carsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like to be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Carsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel, and with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a
他
god
死了。
It was the end of Mistral. The end of Carsus and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Carsus's folly.
啊 ，OK， 是因为这样，所以我才这么弱吗？
Quite so. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Carsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go. If it should ever come to that, if I ever know, I will find the remotest I will await that. I promise I will not betray. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone.
OK， 还是挺不妙的。等级4，
Speak.
这要结束的意思应该是结束，而不是开始。有点讨厌，不过没办法。好啦，睡觉呗，都讲过话了。0到3，为什么他们用的方法这么奇怪啊 ？OK， 为什么不刚好凑满80？每次要弄81或什么的。
Eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed. You stand above a body which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition. The body of that brave girl who earnestly swore to devote
老
her
天爷，
life to your cause. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches.
OK， 可以用神导术。OK，
A single moment comes to you. The flash of abject terror in her eyes, blood spilling from her lips. No time.
这不真的不是梦吗？七哦 ，fuck 啊，要激励吗？
Dozens and dozens of wounds on the corpse. The
老
killer
天
didn't
呐！
stop savaging it even when she was long gone. And your dominant arm aches. It aches from stabbing over and over. No matter how it appears, the body is there, and her blood is on your hands. The question flows through your mind. Who are you really? That you could be guilty of such bitter business. Something with the contemptible pervert within must have left. But where? Oh, you don't have much. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you.
很有意思，一秒就挂了。隐匿啊，感觉就是想办法藏吧。12，干，超级失败，极端失败。
A gut stuff. You wonder if your misdeed will be noticed.
等下这样就回去睡了。
Another waif dead before her time. I wonder how it happened. She was brutalized. The killer knifed her many times after she was dead. Was it you?
是的，我觉得应该是我杀。
The blood speaks for itself. Why?
我不记得了。
The parasite must be affecting you deeply.
The worm in your head has never slept. peacefully. You know in your heart it was something deeper.
我跟他每个人都讲过，说我想要杀人。我不知道，可能是因为
Even if it was the worm, this was peculiar indeed. I'll be watching.
An uneasy feeling as the Inquisition departs. You are left alone with a familiar headache.
比谋杀最大快乐就是逃脱罪责。OK， 立誓。
Every one of your instincts screams against the saccharine. You feel close to fainting again.
断弦。哈哈哈哈哈！ 大家都休息好了。
Go on then. State your business with me from a safe distance. If it's all the same to you.
那怎么讲？
I was no friend to Alfira, but there was no sense in killing her, especially.
我有杀他啊！我不是就说我有杀他了吗？哎， 哦，
I thought this camp was supposed to be our safe haven. Not quite so when we wake up to dead tiefling bards.
好，跟他讲说不是我责任好了。
So, you're not in full control of your faculties?
QQ， 哦，他刚刚说他表示赞同，我问他怎么看？
Just so you know, I don't judge you for, but the look of guilt on your face was priceless.
他超邪恶的。你喜欢看着我流汗，这点让我很高兴。
I don't care really, but you could have been more subtle about it.
OK， 我们可以离开营地了吧 ？OK， 我们这边有动物交谈药水，然后我们来跟这些老鼠讲一下话，
Hello, Joe.
因为感觉要靠这些老鼠才能够进去。
A little boy. He don't look like he'd mind.
什么鬼？
A little boy.
啊？
The rat's nose twitches impatiently. Her teeth bite air as though it is flesh, but it doesn't sate her hunger.
对啊，这是要给它吃东西的意思吗？甘薯。这没有办法给他们吗？卷心菜。对啊，我的东西怎么不见了？对啊，就这样哦。
A little souvenir.
我以为这可以开。哦，这边有死人是不是？好吧，不确定，不确定要干嘛？等下。哦，这边有另外一个人。
No, please. Oh, stop. You are? I. This wasn't supposed to happen. Should have been easy. The grove. To the east. They wanted to know where we came from. Yes. The place was supposed to be abandoned. When we arrived. I'm not sure.
岭向暗夜之歌。
Instructions. Please, please. These
布
shackles.
里安是已经挂啊。
Halsin. I don't know. That's all I know. Please, thank you. Thank you so much.
The lock clicked.
I should be able to make it to the grove on my own. I don't know. He just
洛坎，
called Leroacan would reward us if
他逃跑路线也很有趣。他竟然是跳到这，我们跳得过去吗？可以哦。这里是不是很明显并没有路。这到底是何方神圣？ 以为从莫名其妙的地方跳走，我们就不会跟着跳吗？OK， 这边有几个点啦。第一个就是出去其实要跟哥布林打架，然后我们其实只要找德鲁伊而已。问题德鲁伊应该变成一只熊了。而且我不知道我出去打不打得赢啊。就或许我们应该去一些其他地方，然后再过来。塞洛夫，我们可以先回去找塞夫洛啦，因为毕竟也找到2个了，然后再想办法来找哈尔辛，其实大也可以。OK， 不然出去就要打架，其实还蛮不舒服的。我上回就死在那边，直接绕过问题，不解决问题。这也太远了吧？啊，不对，是这。该不会已经封起来了吧？哈哈哈。哦，没有。OK， 翠绿树丛。这里是什么地方？哦，塞夫洛。
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
哦，感恩。
It's not enough. Halsin will likely want to thank you. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us,
Huh?
no army, but perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
OK， 东拼西凑的麻袋。这些袋子到底能干嘛？开启哦，治疗他人装备者恢复1，哇，这好好哦。等等，这也太好了吧！治疗药水，等钱，确实。OK， 这应该给他带吧？会不会超重？不会。
Scout just report. No, but perhaps we need not speak of farewells.
什么鬼？为什么突然要被拦下来？等一下，只有这个任务吗？只有交这个任务哦。哎，这是什么鬼？哥布林营地。对啊，那个熊回来了哦。 啊 ？What？ 那个卡哈回来了，还是谁？你们有人是商人吗？
You run, and you do not stop for anything.
One sorrow.
We didn't die.
Baldur's Gate.
有人是商人吗？
Don't be brave.
Danger.
Mark my word. You might as well ask me to gouge out, consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven.
说服。Oh fuck。干。GG。我们有几个？哦，只有3个基地，算了。
It won't. My faith in Vlaakith will guide me, and my own might will.
Okay.
If not over, then through.
I'm your lummox.
Yes, you are. Now, stop.
We couldn't have held them back.
到底谁是商人？你总该是商人了吧？
For discussion.
给他是商人。
It's true. You scattered the goblins. Of course.
OK， 买东西，买东西。走向都一样啊，只是外观不同。OK， 这样多少？71块。摘新手套可以拦截远端共发射飞弹，400多块。投掷之戒。 盗伐者，这是什么？与舞者，苍白法杖，巨龙之握，漫游者披甲。 这近战，这是爪子吧，还是什么鬼？阻止木妖恢复生命值。鳞甲，我这个角色是不是好像连？ 这个钱我觉得超奇怪，就是我没有办法直接换71块吗？溢价否？然后买点正常的东西好了。7个营地补给，3乘7就是20，没有错了。烤猪肉。 64块，73块。我要确定这些小瓶子能干嘛？这样吧。我在等结束的时候再来进行这些。 就是交易啦，就不要在镜头上进行交易。 现在进得去了吗？卡哈哈尔辛回来了哎！
Thought I had been a good teacher to you. Clearly not.
哈尔辛竟然回来了！
You took it upon yourself to undertake the rite of thorns. I ought to exile you from this place forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
感觉这个人好像应该直接干掉。
A misjudgment. One that should weigh heavily upon her. But the Grove still needs her passion. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The Grove stands. Nature prevails. I owe you my thanks. And an introduction. I am Halsin, first druid of the Emerald Grove. And I sense you have a problem you seek my help with.
没错。
I was an unwilling guest of the goblins. But your efforts left them in disarray, and I was able to escape.
OK， 很好。他说：“哎，不对，有2条吧？”
It's true. I can feel it right now. Oak Father preserve you, child. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic. I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. At the Goblin camp, I hoped to find a way to remove the tadpoles. I failed, but I did find the next best thing. I found out where they come from.
OK。
I will do what I can to help you. Let us speak tomorrow. You and I both have matters to see to first. As for what you've
我要干
done
嘛？
for Grove, speak to Wrath. He will see to your reward.
拉丝哦。希望你的这片树丛值得流这么多血。接下来会怎么样？
The journey to Moonrise Towers, and all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
安安 OK。
Banished.
Then banish me. When the coming army marches, there will be none to protect you.
马上就2个人就走开了。哦，镰刀爱好。神像。
Nothing but trouble. I'd forgotten how.
老我还可以跟他讲哦，因为我的确解救他，是不是 ？OK， 是之前那个德鲁伊是不是？这那个黑黑德鲁伊。 就是也反对要封印树丛的那个人，是否？他在那吗？有没有他在这？他在这里面。卡哈拉斯。哦，的确是黑黑的鲁伊。
No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanus bless you for all your
西凡纳斯。
I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
其实真的很简单。我是为奖励而来。
As am I. The grove will be whole again, and I promised you a reward, didn't I?
没错。
Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
连开个宝箱都要解谜，是不是？地下室入口。
Master Halson's past his prime. It might be time for another.
I've no fan of those.
I think it's high time you all left. Our sacred grove has sheltered you enough.
Within the inner sanctum, of course. It is not for us to fight your battles. I assure you, the feeling is mutual.
信条荆棘仪式石板遗物世代记。看看书应该不要紧吧？
Took in those strays and then he just left.
He went to make sure those strays could go.
这是不是一个德鲁伊啊？OK。
His eyes dart back and forth as he sniffs the air. He can't see them anymore, but he can smell them. Many, many strangers.
哦，他是瞎子。
The wolf bares his teeth. He doesn't take all.
They would never have been here at all.
他可以动物交谈。
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab stupid.
算了，不理他。连动物都有台词，因为你身为一个憨人，你可能带着动物交谈药水走来走去。
The grove's gonna feel so empty now.
Master Halson's home by Sylvanus' mercy.
It might have been better if he stayed away. Come now, took in those strays.
Blessed day. Thank you for everything you've done.
好话不如好赏。
For coin, but here.
哦，小袋子，干，一直要东西真是不错。开启，艾蒿跟红苹果，OK。口述历史留条箱，留条箱。这里有。开庭图书馆，老鹰符文。
Brimming with magic. Take it.
OK。
These things have stayed interesting.
左耳的信。 对啊。找到那个德鲁伊，掘地3尺也得给我挖出来，然后回来向我汇报，记住你这个探子不要打草不要杀人。然后回来，我决定下一步如何行动。啊，他们是专门要搞这个德鲁伊哦。熊之符文，空巢哦，有一个狼的符文，狼之符文。然后嘞，麋鹿符文。然后让这个狼发光还是什么之类的。
Better not be cursed.
好，就这个世界物理学来说，下面也会有个狼头。你觉得狼的头会在下面吗？在这里啊、哦。OK， 悲伤。剑湾的秘密社团揭露篇，德鲁伊的笔记，木箱。OK，
Let's have a look.
什么鬼？下肢长袍，金饰服装给予寒人士。简易长袍。悲伤。德鲁伊笔记。就算我求翠绿玄庭，也不会伸出援手。这片大地已经受伤，脓创深入且无所不在。希望援助早日到来，那我就不必独自面对黑暗。OK。兄弟，你的碗里面都没有东西。OK， 毒素抗翼龙毒素抗毒剂，人类定身术卷轴，化兽回有卷轴，说服野兽不攻击你。是什么东西？哦，更多动物交谈药水，很好很好。我们看一下这个剑湾秘密社团是什么鬼？树琴手同盟，也许是剑湾最著名的阴谋。这个其实真的是 D&D 里面的东西耶。隐蔽作为肯定不是善良，现人宣称正恶权力，事实并真的是为什么不为了公众利益直接揭露他们调查结果呢？的确，为什么？因为知识就是权力，而树琴手同盟打算两者都收入囊中。艾隐德鲁伊他会将一个人类生命跟一个橡树幼苗来做衡量，你为了两者孰轻孰重？问一个爱你的鲁伊相同的问题，等责备他们答案震撼吧。这危险群体根本不尊重智慧生命，反而应该看重植物和昆虫的生命。对自然秩序的曲解，导致他们在策划执行卑鄙的行为。仅仅听到他的描述，就能让你无语凝噎斜望秋海棠。这什么意思？克鲁德教堂。最鲜为人知、相应也研究最危险的秘密社团——克鲁德教团，是由杀人犯肢解者暴君组成的神秘阴谋集团。任意很喜欢这样做。暗夜法官，崇拜沙尔。OK， 就这样吗？就这样，立式火炬。等一下， 这边有一个神像，是不是？我现在看一下悲伤是什么鬼？我可以用吗？这是什么鬼啊？稀有。武器或长柄刀，所以这是一个长柄刀。OK， 有谁可以用啊？你可以用吗？每个人的那个其实会不大一样啊，所以这5到14，这5到21。悲伤鞭笞，一滴流对造成火焰伤害。OK。2到9跟1到10哦，还是可以用东西。OK， 那好像也还不错哦。挥砍，悲伤鞭笞，可以说一下呢会做什么吗？变化学派戏法。OK， 似乎就这样。OK， 回来。看一下那个人还没有要做什么事。因为他就在这嘛，因为我也完成这个任务嘛，理论上，因为他也要我们解救塞尔星。开门好吗？谢谢你。
Keep your distance, darling.
讲话。
We're ready to head to your camp. Are you?
OK。到底要干嘛？
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
You know, I never thought I'd be the one.
很不爽，糟糕透了。
I hate it. This is awful. We killed some goblins to save some tea. But what do I get for all my hard work? A pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
等下，这好像是友谊的象征，是不是？
Dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
共度良宵。
By the hells. Sex, my dear. A night of passion.
A night of passion. 我快要被说服了。哦，不行啊，好讨厌啊！
Anyway, don't.
我觉得我们可以耶，好讨厌哦！我差点就要被说服了。
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
I love you.
I love you.
什么鬼？瓦罗。
Speak up.
Quite the coziest. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and finding is my job, my friend. If there's anything in the world, why, I'm practically it. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating. Here, on the Sword Coast. That can't be. Come on, tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise? That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone. I can't attest to the as there's not a tentacle on your head. I can only assume you haven't been infected. If what you say would you, isn't it? Perhaps that's for the best. If I... Oh, dear sweet gods! I mean...
哦，什么鬼？解救瓦罗，决定有这样资讯，也许能派上用场。慈善外套，当你使用诗人基业鼓舞个魔偶，会获得4点临时生命。OK， 这也太憨了吧！沙漏，这是伤人的地方吗？但他们两个到底怎么了？
Sherry! Or...
I need to dance. No.
喝醉了一次。剑湾入侵计划。哦不，我把它拿起来了。古老墨水。守墓人。可以开吗？哦，好讨厌哦。伊卡龙，这是影星。
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for? I think you'll find I've been showing ample concern for myself since the moment we met. I mean, yes, yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd. That's more easily... But nobody share a bottle with me? We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off.
等他人都睡了，我再来找你。
Let's not keep me waiting.
啊，开心。那个叫什么奇人哦？我把夺心魔放到我第二个夺心人放到我脑子里面，他好像没有很开心。
Oh, so the last one you took down, what was their name?
Brian Hobblenobb.
啊？
You won't have to worry about us. Watch out. You won't have to watch out, Baldur's Gate. Shell's coming for you.
为什么刚刚会重复？
I'll be ruining it come morning anyway.
阿尔辛。
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
除了聊天，我们还能做点别的。
We'll have time to spare for that, I sense. I'm surprised you haven't had your fill of me already. But there are many grateful people. Go on and...
Oh, 盖尔。
Thank you. I'm glad you saw. I was hoping you'd spare me a... More's the pity. There's something unspeakable about Shallow. That, or deadly. Far be it from me, of course, to question your tastes.
这是什么？然后我展示什么？
Friend must remain another night, perhaps. Enjoy the night.
等一下，那奇人嘞？睡袋。奇人嘞？守墓人。
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
说服他给我喝。去喝。我要变色了、欸。我来这，找你找一整晚。
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. I smell their blood on you still. A glorious... Go on, have your fun.
OK。
Hope you're enjoying the night here.
这么开心吗？
Something good here. I hope.
Go down and see the water.
What for? It's all dark and muddy.
Private, too.
So, oh.
狗狗，狗狗也超开心的。哎。
Buzz of celebration quiets, though you seek repose. There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek? Your heart skips a beat.
You made it. Come here. Sit with me.
这我可不会错过。
So eager. I'm surprised it took you this long. Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions?
敬我们，敬我们。
Bold. What does us entail? I suppose I'll find out. To us. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you.
你先。在博多之门成长的经历 ，OK？
Seems like you truly know the city. I never got to explore it to my liking. Don't stop now. Not just as things are getting interesting.
Oh my god！ 神导术、交友术，神导术是影星的招式。哎，为什么没有2颗？干！再次直骰。哎，不能用神导术哦。为什么？为什么不能用交友术 ？OK。
Don't laugh. When you worship Shard, secrecy, a lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now.
就像不会游泳的夜兰花，你跟我说过一次，记得吧？
You're this still.
啊，只有喝酒而已哦。QQ。哦。
Nearly light. The others will be awake soon.
凝视着他的眼睛。
What? I know. But you're sweet to notice. Thank you.
有一只龙。
It was just what I needed.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
星星表示赞同。这个嘴感觉就有点恐怖。OK， 可以哦，可以哦。
That didn't hurt, did it?
这不是应该我该问的吗？为什么会痛？不可能。
Good to know. For the future. Let's head back. If we must.
为什么会痛？啊！沉睡。
You enjoyed your evening? After all your efforts, it was well deserved.
感谢你。
Maybe some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could.
I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings.
影灵
Dangerous souls.
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under.
Oh.
There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Seluna. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. Must see for myself.
Aridon and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more.
Oh.
From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Seluna and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack.
If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
Okay.
You've already been. Impressive. You'll make me redundant at this rate. What did you find?
这个吧。
That sounds like what you need. But the next part of the journey mightn't be straightforward. Or safe.
It may prove impossible to avoid the Shadow Curse entirely. But if you find any way to limit your exposure, seize it.
I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel.
I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned. Unfinished business, and a lifetime of regret to repair.
I tried to
当真
overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put it. If I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection. I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her. I need her to stay focused on her trade. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. This is why I chose Francesca. She will
很有
restore
城府啊你。
simplicity and purity in the Grove in my resentment will spring up like mushrooms no matter what I do. Now, we've quite the
OK。 哦，这个休息不算那个欸，这休息是免费的，不用吃饭的。穿越它。好吧，先到这呗，先到这。感谢大家收看。